Hello everyone, MikeMoneyGMR here, and I'm back here with Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, and I forgot to show off the thing because I really had to stop the video because I didn't want it to go over 25 minutes because I know my videos are getting really long, and I know that was going to be the finale if that was the case, if I do win this fight here. But I'm sorry about that. I really wanted to make sure that I was able to explain the last form here. And that's why I also wanted to pause it. But the scene that you would have saw is Gulp exploding, turning into golden orbs. Now the golden orbs, he shoots one with his scepter, causing the ground to collapse. Spyro gets one and is able to use the double power-up fly and fire breath, or fireball. And so basically you fly around this arena, chasing him on a... what's it called? I don't want to use the Pokemon name. It's the pterodactyl, I guess is what it is. Whatever. Anyway, you have to shoot him from the side or from the back, but you gotta stay as far away from him as possible. Because what he's gonna do is he's gonna be firing at you still, and what you can do is just hit X and you'll fly up. And as long as you don't move until right after he fires, it's going to aim right where you were. So let's see how we do. Oh no, you don't want to fly behind him because if I remember right, if you fly behind him, the bird shoots stuff out of its butt. And so you want to make sure that you're flying towards him when you shoot. This is literally the hardest part of the fight because what can happen is if you get hit, you can actually fall into the lava below. And if you do, you start taking damage, of course. Not only that, you also have a hard time flying back through the air if you get hit, see? Now, as I said, this is usually where I die, so don't be surprised if I do. But as you start landing hits, you'll notice that he becomes harder and harder because he doesn't stand still. Trading hits is not wise because there's no way to get health. So what you have to do is you have to just fly towards him, fly up when he fires, and then I like to kind of dive bomb a little bit, stay down low, find out where he is, then fly back up. In fact, I haven't hit him once. It's actually kind of funny. There, I got him that time. I like to just pepper out shots and hope that he flies into him sometimes because that also is effective too. Not as effective, but it works. See, he's almost dead. His death animation is also cool, so I don't want to skip this. He falls into the lava and just sinks into it. I mean, oh my god, that's like the most violent way to kill a boss in, well, a PS2 game, I think. Anyway, Ripto is defeated once and for all. The power gems added to the guidebook. The arena is back. You come flying out. Come up to your friends.
I don't think we can ever thank you enough, Spyro.
Aw.
I suppose you have to go now?
Yeah, I'd better. They'll be missing me in the Dragon Worlds, and I've still got a vacation to take. I need it more than ever now.
Before you go, I think that Moneybags has something he wants to give you.
I most certainly do not.
Hunter? Spyro, Moneybags is very sorry that he made you pay so much on your way through Avalar. We want you to keep the gems as a reward for helping us.
Wow, thanks. Sparks, can you grab them?
Poor Sparks.
Let me just type in the new coordinates and there! Spyro, you can now go to Dragon Shores. Hey, why don't you guys come with me? I bet you could use a holiday.
I'm afraid we can't, Spyro. Ripto may be gone, but he caused a lot of damage during his short stay. We'll be cleaning up for weeks. Just remember, though, that you can always get back to Avalar from Dragon Shores if you want to visit.
Well, okay. Come on, Sparks. We've got a lot of vacation to catch up on.
So, yeah, basically we end up in, we're going to be going to Dragon Shores. But first we get the credits. So, real fast, I just want to mention some things about the game. And, what I think about it and all that. When I first played this game, like I said, it took me forever to beat it because that final part there, I would die all the time, as you saw. But I didn't die on the first part at all. That's the funny part. I killed him all the time on the first thing and never got hit. It was the second part and the third part that always killed me. Now, I don't really know why, because I made it look so easy on the third part, and the guy that I read the guide from, which I don't even remember his name now, and you're probably thinking, oh, you did read a guide, you jerk. Of course that's how you figured it out. Actually, no, I just read the guide just for fun. I didn't even use it during this recording. He said that the third part of Ripto is in his opinion, the hardest part of the fight, and I'm like, what? Anyway, so let's just go over some key points of the game and all that. I'm going to go over a little bit different things than I usually do. I'm going to do my rating based on this. First rating, controls. For the most part, I'm going to have to give them a 3 out of 5 because I'm going to do the, 5 rating. And you're probably thinking, but Michael, Mike Money, the controls seemed pretty fluid throughout most. Well, okay. The reason why I give it a 3 and not a 4 or a 5 is because most of the time, it just seems like you have a hard time doing some of the more difficult challenges like the race in this level, for example, with the stingray and stuff like that, and how it's like overly sensitive. And I don't think you can even change the sensitivity either. But I do like how the buttons that you have to press throughout the game are usually pretty easy to remember. And like the moves that you learn are easy to remember as well. The difficulty of the game, I'll definitely give it a 5 out of 5. I mean, it starts out easy and then it gets harder and harder, which is what a game should do. So they did that right. The level design, definitely a 5 out of 5. Each level, takes a theme and uses it to its best ability. Like for example, the lava world here, Skeleto's Badlands, something like that. Anyway, it was the lava level, and it had where you had a power where you can walk on lava with it, which was pretty cool. They had the desert level, they had the water levels, because I think they had more than one. And anything they used, they added things to it that would make sense. Well, except for in this level, they had people with guns, which didn't make sense because in the time period of this, they didn't have guns. But that's not important. Making you have to go back though to do certain things. This kind of goes back to the challenges. I don't really like that too much, but I still gave it a good score, but just because it's kind of neat how they did do that, And here's the voices. Oh, at least of Spyro. I don't know if it showed the other voices. Anyway, Milton James, Marcella Tubert, Melissa Disney, that's a cool last name, Tom Kinney, Mary Linda Phillips, Greg Berger, that's a nice last name too. Thanks to the staff of Universal Interactive Studios. Extra special thanks to Helena whatever, and Cleveland, Wilson, and that's it. Now we end up in Dragon Shores, like I said. Now this is kind of turned into a bonus here because really, this is just an extra addition to the game. There's no real, you know, point in exploring this area. You got this nice little place out here. It's just like a little pool area with cones that prevent you from going out here, you know? Yeah, it just says you can't go this way, which is kind of funny. It's just like, why is there water here? Anyway, you come up here and talk to this guy.
Well
He's like,
done, Spyro. Step right on into Dragon Shores Park.
okay.
By the way, if you win 10 tokens, you can visit our theater.
10 tokens. That's not important right now, but first, I just want to show off something. Now, you might be wondering, what do you get when you 100% a game? Well, if you come over here, well, actually, it looks like I haven't 100% the game because I'm missing some rubies. Not rubies, gems. God, I'm talking about a different game. Where was I missing them at? Oh yeah, and then this adds skill points to it. See, you have to, as you can see, I got all the cacti, all the windmills, and all the trees. I don't think that adds anything else to it, but why are we missing gems? Unless there's some inside this place, which I don't think there is. Yeah, there's not. Well, that's kind of crazy, viewers. I don't know what happened. Because we should have 1,000 gems. What did I do wrong? $400 to $400, $400 to $400. That's kind of funny, actually. Wait a second. Yeah. So, yeah, I got all the gems everywhere. This could be a glitch for all I know. So I'm not missing gems anywhere. Hang on a second, guys. I'm gonna pull up a guide and see what I could possibly be missing. Piece of shit. I didn't even hit that button. Okay. Oh. It says here that for every 10 butterflies you give to Sparks, you can get a bonus life. So I guess there is no randomness to it. Apparently, I don't know if that's true or not. He didn't say anything about, I honestly can't figure it out, viewers. Because once you leave this place, you're supposed to have 1,000 you know, once you come here, you're supposed to have 1,000 gems no matter what, and you can't get any from Dragon Shores. Wait a second. He's still... I don't know, I'm holding the buttons and it looks like he's pointing somewhere. But there's not supposed to be any gems out here, is there? Or... no, because he just points forward. There's no gems up here. Huh. Maybe you have to collect all of the 10 tokens. I don't think you had to do that to do it. Yeah, sorry, we've just been sitting here trying to figure out what the hell is going wrong. I guess I'll just show you the challenges. It'll take one more episode to show them all since I've been screwing around for so long. Anyway, come over here and talk to this guy.
Hiya, Spyro.
Pretty good shot. How'd you like to try my shooting gallery? Sure.
Okay, I'll set the timer for you.
They have to do this 3 times, I think, to get all the tokens he has. Basically, all you have to do for this is just keep shooting. There we go.
Nice shooting.
Here's a token. Grab it from his
Ready
butt,
for the next?
and then he'll give you the next round. This one's a little bit more difficult because these guys appear and then disappear. So if you're not fast enough, that can be pretty bad. I just heard a sound from behind me, so that's probably why you noticed that I stopped shooting for a second. It's actually kind of scary.
Nice shooting. Here's a token.
Oh, there's somebody checking the garage door.
Ready for the next? Okay.
This one's kind of cool because it's these guys again. These guys are a lot easier to kill now that you have the fire ability. Man, was that lucky.
Right. Here is my last token.
Okay, there's the last token. Alright, he'll actually, if you talk to him again, he'll ask you if you wanna...
Hey there, young fella. I'd sure like to let you into the Dragon Shores Theater, but you just haven't won enough tokens.
Oh yes, I know exactly where the last thing is. I'm sorry,
Welcome
viewers,
to
you
the
can get
Dragon
a
Shores coaster.
gem from here. Up on the balloons. Now, this is actually harder than it sounds. Because you have to hit all of these and jump over the people that you run into. Well, not run into, but you see on the track. And also be careful not to jump over things. Now, in this first round, all you have to do is run into him. You don't have to, you know, actually do anything else. And one of them you actually have to shoot balloons, which is a little bit harder. But that's not until later. And I love how our roller coaster looks a lot more unsafe than the ones that are going around. Anyway, there we go.
Good job, Dragon. Here's a token for you.
What's funny is these guys are actually the enemies that we fought in the last game, aren't they?
I'll flip this switch and now you can...
Now you can ride more tracks.
Watch out.
Hopefully this doesn't take me too long. Now to change tracks you have to actually tap to the next track. But I like to get all of these first before I go to the other ones. I think if you fail, he says something like, "That was some ride," or something like that. There we go. Oh, I didn't think you had to jump for that one. So let's go that way again. And don't worry, you can go on these unlimited times, so yeah. The next thing to take is to the left here. And don't worry, I don't think there's anything to worry about on this track. Oh my god. Tap to the left here. There we go. Now you can't jump on this thing, you can tap it but it won't do anything, it's kind of funny. I guess it's like a safety hazard. Jump again and you got them all.
Hey, not bad. Here's another token.
Okay.
There's one more run, and you're on a roll. There's a cannon installed on your car for this run, and you'll have to shoot balloons too. Are you gonna give it a try?
Maybe next episode. So in the next episode, viewers, we are going to do the final challenge of the roller coasters and then hopefully clean up this area. Till then, bye.